Hi everyone, I'm going to react to My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 12, Unforeseen Hope. The Unforeseen Hope, I'm thinking it's gonna be about Deku, like, coming in at the end there to help Le Million. And I'm gonna also hope that is the Unforeseen Hope is a hope about Le Million getting his powers back or something, because like, last episode just it broke my heart, man. Seeing Le Million lose his powers like that. Okay, let's check out this one, and here we go. I feel like crying again. Oh. A few minutes ago. Okay. Is he out of it? Oh yeah, I forgot. He did use that. They left. You guys, yep. Savory. I didn't used to like rock, but now I do. I'm sorry I misjudged you. Oh, they're still here? Yes, please do. Gotcha. What are they trying to do? It's all of them. It's all of them. I thought it was only Deku, but it's all of them. Knock him again. Knock him again. Knock him again. Good. What happened? No. What is he doing? What is he doing? Did he absorb the other? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, so that's what he did. What was his underling's quirk? Beat him up, man. Beat him up. He's got brain too. This music, man. But he's using it on Chisake, right? I don't get it. Where'd she go? That's enough. Do nothing. Oh shit. Please don't go back. Please don't go back. Oh, he fused with the truth person. I'm still feeling somewhat emotional this episode. I don't even know how to start this discussion. on where to start. Like, I feel like there was a lot of stuff that happened this episode, and then I got confused about some of them, and then I got emotional about some of them. So I'm like, I don't know where to start. Okay, last episode, at the end of last episode, the after credit, we saw Deku like busting it, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking it was only him. I didn't know that Nighteye and Aizawa was also behind them. So when they were back there, they went back, they said, a few minutes earlier, I believe that's what they said. And then it was after they sort of like captured the guy that was Mimic, after they captured Mimic, and Rocklock is the one that told them like to go on ahead, because like every other people, like all the people that they've left behind, have paved the way for them to get to Eddie. So them just standing there and talking is not doing anybody any good. So he told them to go. And then when they showed his family, and he's like, he was harsh. Like when I think it was during the meeting that I said that I didn't like Rocklock, because the way he was talking to Deku and Kirishima and the others, like I just didn't like the way he was talking to them. And they sort of humanized him in this episode to me. Like, it made me like him more when they showed his family, and he's like kids are kids, you know. Like, we see them do this amazing stuff, but they're still kids. So the fact that he mentioned that, I'm like, okay, you're cool, dude. So Deku, Aizawa, and Nighteye, they bust in. They see how beat up Miru is. Chisaki, they're about to attack him. Deku, did they punch him or kick him? Either way, like, he knocked him down somewhat. Aizawa stopped his quirk from working, and then he tells, what was his name, Chronostasis, the Chronostasis dude, like, to get up. And then I think they said that his quirk is that he can sort of like slow things down with his hair. Is that what they say, or nails? I don't know, one of those things. So he used that on Aizawa, right? And Aizawa was like so sluggish, like he couldn't like stop himself from, like, his eyes was slowly closing, because you know when he blinks, that's when his quirk stops working. So Chisaki, man, when he disintegrated, like, disintegrate, how do you say it, man? When he disassembled his minion, and then himself, and then like brought both of them together to form his whatever final form that he's currently fighting with, I'm like, what the heck is he doing? I didn't think of him in that way, that he was, I'm like, is he absorbing him? And that's basically what he's saying, but he's doing it like using his quirk, the way his quirk works. He like disassembled him, both of them, and then reassembled both of them together. That's kind of cool, but I'm like, yo, I want this dude to be gone, man. Like, I just don't like the way he has terrorized this little girl. Like, Eri is so afraid of him, of what he can do to the others that are trying to save her, that him just speaking to her, sort of like telling her, like, if you don't come here, then they're gonna die. It's like, I want that girl to be free, man. And they said that she was the granddaughter of the boss, and he's treating her like that. First off, what happened to the boss? Like, I want to know, because the boss was not okay with Chisaki's plans. So the fact that the boss is now unconscious, I don't know what's wrong with him, but like, he's not, awake now, so he can't make any decisions. And then Chisaki is using his granddaughter to do whatever it is that he's doing. That's so messed up on so many levels. And then I got confused also with Nighteye and Chisaki's fight. He went back and remembered what do I keep forgetting his name, man? When Gran Torino and Nighteye were talking, and Nighteye said that everything that he sees comes true, right? And that he does not want to see the future, anyone's future anymore. And then during the fight between him and Chisaki, was he using his quirk? He mentioned like a 1 second, like if I use his 1 second thing, that the future that him and Mirio want is gonna come to pass. So my thing is he just seeing 1 second into the future during his fight against Chisaki, or did he like completely stop it? Like he's not using it at all, and that's why he was like skewered by those spikes. Like when that happened, each time those things come out and they just like stuck through you, I'm like, oh my gosh, are they dead? So that's, my emotions were already heightened. So when those like things come up and like the way it felt like it ran through him, like his abdomen or something or other, like he ran through that. So you see that, you think they're gonna die, so you're already feeling sad and all that. So like, yeah, I'm confused about that. Was he using his quirk, just seeing like 1 second into the future, or was he not using his quirk? And if he wasn't, then why would he say to Deku that he saw the future in which him and Deku were all dead and Chisaki escaped? And Deku's like, I don't care, I'm still gonna do what I need to do to save that little girl. Ugh. When Chisaki like absorbed the other person, I'm like, who did he absorb? Like, whose quirk did he get into him? And it wasn't until I feel like he started speaking with the hand through the thing, and then that purple aura thing was coming out, that I remember the guy that was sort of like the truth serum, and I'm like, okay, so he's the one that he absorbed. But then again, how would that help him? It helped him when it came to Eddie and convincing Eddie of coming back to him, right? Like, it helped him in that sense. But apart from that, how is that helping him during the fight? Unless I'm missing something and it's not the person that I'm thinking that he absorbed. Because that guy's quirk is just to make you tell the truth, right? And that's it. So how would that help you in the fight? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess it was working for him in some ways or other, because Deku went 20%, man. Deku went 20%. Oh my gosh. And even with that, he was like, okay, I know, just like hit him on the head and be done with it. But like, he missed it. Chisaki like saw it coming and then he dodged it, and he's like, yeah, he's fast and strong and all that, but he made his movement predictable or something or other. I think that's what he said, and he dodged it. So even that 20% thing like didn't do anything. And then like the way Le Million was still like trying so hard to get Eddie to safety, but then it was just getting too much to him. Too much for him. And then like Chisaki started talking with his truth serum thing, and then made Eri like come back to him. And Deku's like seeing her still cry, but still asking Chisaki not to hurt them, put them back together. When she asked Chisaki to put them all back together the way they were, I sort of hoped a little bit that he could like help Olivia as well, bring his quirk back in some way or other. But even if he can do that, I really don't think he's going to. He's gonna get Eddie and then he's gonna go. And then I feel like I'm like jumping all over the place, but there were so many stuff. that was happening. Like you had Toga and Twice there about to make their way out, and then Toga's like she really wants to see like the fight between the heroes and Chisaki, and I want to know what Twice whispered in her ears. Like she's all like what's his name, the leader of the League of Villains, that he will be happy with whatever it is that Twice said to her. Is it just the fact that I think after that she mentioned the fact that if they were to, the heroes and the Hasakai were to fight, then they would sort of like destroy each other, and would that be the outcome that Shigaraki would like, or is there something else that Twice said to her that would make Shigaraki happy? I want to know what that conversation was about. And something else happened. I feel like I wanted to say something else, but now I'm forgetting. I don't know, man. So many things in this episode. Like, so many things. And then at the end there, all those heroes, but Ryukyu was there. Who else was there? Like, I only noticed her. I'm sure there were other people there as well. But let me go back a little bit and see. Oh, so you have Ryukyu, you have Sue, and you have Uraraka. I think those are the only 3 that I'm seeing right now. Yeah, but I'm sure there are other heroes like coming in. Now, with Nighteye seeing the death of Deku and him, and Chisaki escaping, and with these heroes like busting in there, does that mean that the future has changed or not? Like, that's another question that I'm wondering about. Oh, sorry if my discussion or whatever was like all over the place, because I feel like it was all over the place. This episode, like, it made me emotional, and then it made me like hyped when I see like Deku just hitting Chisaki, because I want him to hit him all the way. I was about to say all the way to the death, but no, he's not a killer. Like, I just want Chisaki like defeated. I want Eri to be safe, because that little girl has been through so much. And then I feel like this is episode 12. You have all the other students like all the way over there that don't know anything about what's going on right here. So we like, when are they gonna come into the picture? Is it gonna be after they defeat Chisaki, and then they're gonna be sort of like facing the League of Villains, and that's when they're gonna come in, or not? And then there's the rest of the needles that take away your corpse. Like, when are those gonna come into play? I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I will see you on Tuesday, right, for my reaction to episode 13 of My Hero Academia season 4. Now, if you want to see the full length to this reaction, you can check it out on my Patreon, and yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.